Oh, hello, this is Tak Chong from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. In an earlier video, I have demonstrated how to cook pork chop in the wok. I received a comment from a viewer, and he said that the method that I used to cook the pork chop would be great for making chicken tender. And he suggests me to do a video for that. This video is in response to his recommendation. I'm going to use the ceramic knife to cut the chicken, which works the best. I use the chicken breast to make the chicken tender, and I use one chicken breast which weighs about 1 pound. And normally when I cut the chicken for stir fry, I cut them smaller, which is about bite size. But for the purpose in making the chicken tender, I leave them in a larger size. And my goal in making this chicken tender is to make them as simple as possible, but also have great taste. To create the breading for the chicken tender, I use the same basic template for shallow frying. I start out with about 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, and then I get out my masala dabur. I start with approximately half teaspoon of mushroom seasoning. This is followed by half teaspoon of lemon pepper. This is followed by quarter teaspoon of cumin, quarter teaspoon of ginger powder, and half teaspoon of garlic powder. I choose this seasoning mix to reduce the salt content in the chicken tender, but to increase the savory of the taste. Many of these ingredients will enhance the umami flavor. I'm using the shallow fry method to cook this chicken tender. The Cucina 14-inch stainless steel wok is perfect for this purpose because it has a large flat surface area that measures almost 9 inches across. This will provide me with enough room to lay out all the chicken breast pieces. The Cucina 14-inch stainless steel wok, often referred to as wok pan. It makes this wok highly versatile. In fact, this is the only cooking utensil that I use probably 99% of the time. As usual, I spot season the wok before I start to cook. If you are not familiar with this method, you can take a look at this video. I dip the chicken in the cornstarch batter. The chicken is slightly moist, so it picks up the batter really well. I lay out the chicken on the flat surface of the wok. Actually, the surface area is just large enough to accommodate all the chicken pieces from a single chicken breast. The advantage of shallow frying is that you don't need a lot of cooking oil. I started with only about 2 tablespoons of canola oil. I let the chicken to fry on one side for about 1.5 minutes. In this case, cutting the chicken very thin has a distinct advantage because it will allow it to cook faster. In terms of cooking time, the size of the chicken actually is not important, as long as it is thinly sliced. I try not to disturb the chicken too much while it is being cooked. I discovered this will actually create a more crispy texture on the surface of the chicken. After the side of the chicken reach a light golden brown color, I turn them over to fry the other side. I want the chicken to stay moist and tender inside, so I do not want to overcook them. The reason I choose cornstarch as the batter is because cornstarch creates a much crispy texture as compared to flour. You can modify this batter in many different ways. For example, my friend Eugene told me that he will add cornmeal as well. This will give the breading a slight gritty texture. And by now, the chicken is done. The total cook time is a little bit over 5 minutes. My son loves chicken tender, so I asked him to do a taste test and give me his evaluation. He told me that he really liked it because he preferred the breading not to be too heavy in other chicken tender that he has had in the past. He dipped them in a hoisin sauce and he said that is delicious. If you don't know much about hoisin sauce and would like to learn more about it, you can take a look at this video. I see a lot of possibilities with this basic template because I could see the different ways to flavor the chicken. I could change the proportion of the different seasoning agents that I use, or I could add new seasoning agents. And one thing comes to mind right away is that I could add some paprika. And I can also create different kind of dipping sauce for this chicken. For example, a Thai peanut sauce sounds very attractive to me. So in the future video, I will show you how to do advanced prepping with this particular chicken pieces, so that you can thaw them out from the freezer in less than 10 minutes. This means that you can have this chicken tender on demand. Thank you for watching. If you find this video informative, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post a new video every day to help people to understand as well as to adopt my fast cooking system. The word FAST is the acronym for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. The goal is to make home cooking fun, efficient, and sustainable. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.